So, you may have heard about this book already. It's the kind of book that gets recommended by every book club or intellectuals, and that has the potential to make you feel smart when you read it in public. Last month, I gave this book a try by rediscovering it through the graphic novel edition. I listened to this book like 2 years ago on Audible, so I clearly needed a reread, and you know what? What's better than the graphic novel edition? Maybe the classic one, and that's what we're going to find out. But first, what's Sapiens? Wrote and published in 2011 by Israeli public intellectual and historian Yuval Noah Harari, this book tries to explain in a fresh and provocative way where we come from and how we've actually built a worldwide civilization while chimpanzees are still struggling making coffee. Sapiens is to humanity just like that previously clip on your favorite TV show.
Previously on Sapiens.
Hey, my name is Life. Okay. Cringe. Oh look. That's the first solar eclipse. Okay, let's see how are these stupid monkeys doing.
Haha, one goes boom.
What the actual fuck?
And I really loved it. Sapiens explores every era of our past and our psyche and every inch of our evolution, especially the evolution of relationships among humans. What I adore about this book is how accessible it is. What really struck me while reading it was that the author is really educational with his writing and really covers every questions you might have along the way. Plus, it's nicely paced, which is a must for a history book, which makes it a page turner. My favorite chapter in this book is the whole concept of cultures and ideas and how the author explains to you how it's based on our belief system. It gets pretty complex here, and that may be why I liked it so much, because I didn't understand the whole thing. But what makes this book special and what made it go viral when it came out is its provocative tone. Yuval Noah Harari does not hide behind lies and reveals hard truths as a part of our history, like the major shift from a nomad to sedentary lifestyle that had enormous consequences on our both physical and mental health. He dives deep into the subject of climate change and industrialized farming, which is basically to him an everlasting speciesism and oppression based on cultural belief.
And now, an editorial from Slippery Slope Guy.
It's a slippery slope.
This witty, provocative tone really makes this book stand out, and it makes you think about every aspect of your life, from clothes to food to social interaction to your beliefs to the economy to crying alone in the shower. And the graphic novel. This edition looks wonderful. The drawing is amazing and really fits the atmosphere of the book. Yuval is even here guiding you through the story and meeting tons of fictional and real characters, who sometimes are metaphors to help you understand better each concept. Though I would rather recommend the classic paperback instead of the graphic novels, if you are solely interested into getting the information right away through Harari's clean and fluid writing. Now, text-wise, the graphic novel is quite dense for a comic book and contains some fictional parts that are quite funny, but not that useful, to be honest. And now, an important thing to know. The first book of the graphic novel edition only covers the first part of the classic book, which represents a third of the full content. Money-wise, it's better to get the classic version, which stays my favorite edition by far.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Okay. So, whether you listen to it, whether you read the paperback or the graphic novel, you will love Sapiens. You will learn a lot about the world, but mostly about yourself. And you may also become vegan. That's a side effect of the book.
No, that's not an opinion, it's a fact.